kiddos, I'm going to read you a story today, and this is a really good one to listen to. It's called Never Ever Talk to Strangers. Now, remember what a stranger is. A stranger is somebody we don't know. Climbing down from the school bus steps, Jamie opened up his jacket so Mom could see the shiny badge that Officer Crane had pinned to his shirt during school. Super safety expert, Mom said. Congratulations. While he ate his snack, Jamie told Mom all the rules that Officer Crane had taught them. Strangers are people you don't know. If a stranger talks to you, you should yell and run away. And Mrs. Otter hung my Never Talk to Strangers poster on the wall, he said. Later, Mom needed to clean the garage, so Jamie went out into the backyard to kick his soccer ball. Whack! Jamie's first kick sent the ball bouncing into the goal. Whack! So did his second. Whack! His third ball, sailed over the net. It landed in the yard next door where there was an empty house. Jamie slipped through a gap in the fence to go get it. Are you looking for this? He heard a voice. Jamie jumped. Nobody had lived in that house for a while. But someone Jamie had never seen before was holding onto his soccer ball. Thanks, Jamie said, and he put out his hand to get the ball. And then Jamie took a couple more steps. But then the sunlight shined off his chest and he remembered his shiny badge. His tummy started to do flips. Who was this person? What was he doing in the Wolf's backyard? Jamie froze. It was a stranger. What did Officer Crane say to do about strangers? You're a stranger, Jamie yelled, and he ran back through the fence. Mom! 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 He ran toward the back porch and leaped up the steps, and inside he slammed the door, turned the lock. He leaned against the door. His heart was pounding. Mom ran into the kitchen. Jamie, she cried, I heard you yelling. Seeing Mom made Jamie feel safer. I talked to a stranger, he told her, and then I got really scared. Mom hugged him. Everything's fine, buddy, she said. You're safe. Jamie looked down at his badge. But I'm not a super safety expert now. I broke Officer Crane's #1 rule. I talked to a stranger. The doorbell rang. Hold on, hon, Mom said. We'll talk more in just a minute. Mom stood up and went to the front door. Jamie unpinned his badge and stuffed it in his pocket. He didn't want to wear it anymore. Mr. Fox, Mom said, and her voice sounded very happy. Good to see you. Jamie peeked out around the corner. It was the man from next door. Why was Mom letting a stranger into the house? Why was she smiling at him? I unpacked and I wanted to say hello, Mr. Fox said, and I brought back a ball. Jamie ran into the hall and he tugged on his mom's skirt and he pulled her ear down. Mom, that's the stranger. Don't let him in. Never talk to strangers. For a moment, Mom looked confused. Mr. Fox isn't a stranger. He was my piano teacher when... And Mom suddenly paused and she nodded her head. Oh, I see, Jamie. I've known Mr. Fox since I was a little girl. But you're right, he's a stranger to you. Mr. Fox stretched out his hand. I'm sorry I scared you, Jamie, Mr. Fox said as they shook hands. I shouldn't have talked to you, Jamie said. I didn't know you. Mom knelt down beside Jamie. You did talk to a stranger, Jamie, and I can see why you were upset. But let's think about what you did right. Jamie thought and he began counting. When I realized he was a stranger, I stopped walking toward him. And then I shouted that I didn't know him. And then I yelled for you. And then I ran away as fast as I could and I got inside and I locked the door. Mom squeezed his hand. It sounds to me like you really are a super safety expert. You did exactly the right things, Jamie, Mr. Fox said. I hope we can be friends now that your mom's told you it's okay. Why don't you show Mr. Fox your badge, Mom said. Jamie pulled out the badge from his pocket and handed it to Mr. Fox. Mr. Fox turned it around and looked at it. This is a mighty fine badge. Is it okay if I put it back where it belongs? And Jamie nodded. So Mr. Fox put his badge back on Jamie's shirt. I happen to have a delicious apple pie next door, Mr. Fox said. Now that we're friends, would you and your mom like to come over for some tea? Jamie smiled and nodded. It was good to have a new friend, and it was even better to know that he had done the right things. And it was awesome knowing that he was a super safety expert after all. Okay, so remember what you're supposed to do if a strange person wants to talk to you. Make sure that you do all the right things just like Jamie did, okay? Be safe, love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, kiddos.